Welcome to Animal Knowledge. Ants are insects. Insects are animals with 6 legs and 3 body parts. Ants also have antennae on their heads that help them touch, smell, and hear. Antelopes are noted for their beauty, grace, and speed in running. Most are distinguished by upswept, back-curving horns. The impala, a species of antelope, is the second fastest mammal after the cheetah. Antelopes have a highly developed sense of hearing to detect predators. Butterflies have 6 jointed legs, a pair of antennae and 3 body parts called a head, thorax, chest, and abdomen, tail end. Butterflies glue their eggs to leaves. Butterflies taste with their feet. And butterflies sometimes meet up and gather around puddles. There are about 165,000 species of butterflies. Bears are carnivorous mammals of the family Ursidae. They are classified as caniforms, or dog-like carnivorans. Bears have thick, layered coats. Bears are big, strong, and fast. There are 8 bear species in the world. Bears can walk on their hind legs and they have a high IQ. Commonly referred to as the domestic cat or house cat, is the only domesticated species in the family Felidae. Cats have sharp, retractable, except in the cheetah, claws, and their teeth are adapted for stabbing, anchoring, and cutting. They almost always land on their feet when they fall from a height. Most species are nocturnal, and their eyes are adapted for seeing in low light. Camel. A camel is an even-toed ungulate in the genus Camelus that bears distinctive fatty deposits known as humps on its back. Camels have long been domesticated and, as livestock, they provide food and textiles. Camels have thick lips which let them forage for thorny plants other animals can't eat. Camels can completely shut their nostrils during sandstorms. Thanks to thick pads of skin on their chest and knees, camels can comfortably sit in very hot sand. Dragonfly. A dragonfly is a flying insect belonging to the infraorder Anisoptera below the order Odonata. About 3,000 extant species of dragonflies are known. They eat mosquitoes, midges, flies, bees, butterflies, and other small insects that they can easily catch while flying. Dog. The dog is a domesticated descendant of the wolf. Also called the domestic dog, it is derived from extinct gray wolves, and the gray wolf is the dog's closest living relative. The dog was the first species to be domesticated by humans. The dog is a mammal with sharp teeth, an excellent sense of smell, and a fine sense of hearing. Each of its 4 legs ends in a foot, or paw, with 5 toes. Each toe has a soft pad and a claw. A coat of hair keeps the dog warm. Elephant. Elephants are the largest living land animals. 3 living species are currently recognized: the African bush elephant, the African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. Elephants are so remarkable. Intelligence. Elephants are among the most intelligent animals on Earth. They have large brains and exhibit a wide range of complex behaviors, including problem-solving, tool use, self-awareness, and emotional capabilities. Eagle. Eagle is the common name for the golden eagle, bald eagle, and other birds of prey in the family Accipitridae. Eagles have extremely powerful vision. The eyes of an eagle are specially designed for long-distance focus with clarity. The eagle's eye is one of the strongest in the entire animal kingdom, 4 to 8 times stronger than that of the average human. An eagle is able to spot a rabbit 3.2 kilometers away. Fox. Foxes are small to medium-sized, omnivorous mammals belonging to several genera of the family Canidae. They have a flattened skull, upright, triangular ears, a pointed, slightly upturned snout, and a long bushy tail. Foxes are great nighttime predators, and foxes can make over 40 different sounds. People used to fear foxes, but they are actually considered friendly animals. Frog. A frog is any member of a diverse and largely carnivorous group of short-bodied, tailless amphibians composing the order Anura. Frogs use their eyeballs to help them eat. The biggest frog in the world can weigh nearly 7 pounds, the size of a newborn baby. Male frogs have bigger ears than females. Their ears are just behind their eyes. Frogs drink through their skin. Giraffe. The giraffe is a large African hoofed mammal belonging to the genus Giraffa. Giraffes are the world's tallest mammals, thanks to their towering legs and long necks. A giraffe's legs alone are taller than many humans, about 6 feet. These long legs allow giraffes to run as fast as 35 miles an hour over short distances and cruise comfortably at 10 miles an hour over longer distances. Gecko. Are small, mostly carnivorous lizards that have a wide distribution, found on every continent except Antarctica. Belonging to the Infrorder geckos are found in warm climates throughout the world. Geckos are common in houses and buildings that are surrounded by vegetation, especially homes that have shaded yards. From the group of lizards, gecko lay eggs in pairs instead of large clutches, and they have the ability to vocalize with chirps and barking noises. Most geckos also lack eyelids and have sticky toes that enable them to climb walls. Hippopotamus. The hippopotamus, also shortened to hippo, further qualified as the common hippopotamus, Nile hippopotamus, or river hippopotamus, is a large semi-aquatic mammal native to sub-Saharan Africa. Their eyes, nose, and ears are located on the top of their head, which means they can see and breathe whilst submerged in the water. What's more, these super cool creatures sweat an oily red liquid which helps protect their skin from drying out, and acts as a sunblock, too. Horse. The horse is a domesticated, one-toed, hoofed mammal. It belongs to the taxonomic family Equidae and is one of 2 extant subspecies of Equus ferus. Horses have oval-shaped hooves, long tails, short hair, long slender legs, muscular and deep torso build, long thick necks, and large elongated heads. They are majestic, strong, and can display a broad range of emotions. Whether they're around humans or other horses, they are amazingly communicative and thrive in social settings. Iguana. Iguana is a genus of herbivorous lizards that are native to tropical areas of Mexico, Central America, South America, and the Caribbean. Iguanas are able to hold their breath for up to 30 minutes. They will often jump from tree to water using their powerful tail for swimming to escape. They are also able to leap down 40 to 50 feet without injury. Iguanas are herbivorous, meaning they eat plants. Specifically, they are folivores, meaning they eat leaves. Ibis. The ibis are a group of long-legged wading birds in the family Threskiornithidae that inhabit wetlands, forests, and plains. Ibis derives from the Latin and ancient Greek word for this group of birds. The long, thin bill of an ibis is perfect for probing in water or mud, or even in cracks in dry ground, in its search for food. The ibis uses its bill to feel around for tasty items such as grasshoppers, beetles, worms, crustaceans, fish, and carrion. They are wading birds, meaning that they typically walk through shallow water when feeding. Jaguar. The jaguar is a large cat species and the only living member of the genus Panthera native to the Americas. With a body length of up to 1.85 m and a weight of up to 158 kilograms, it is the biggest cat species in the Americas and the third largest in the world. Jaguars are carnivores, eating the flesh and meat of other animals. Jaguars are active during the day but hunt mainly at night and on the ground. They usually stalk and ambush their prey rather than chase it. Jellyfish, also known as sea jellies, are the medusaphase of certain gelatinous members of the subphylum Metazoa, which is a major part of the phylum Cnidaria. The jelly-like creatures pulse along on ocean currents and are abundant in cold and warm ocean water, in deep water, and along coastlines. But despite their name, jellyfish aren't actually fish, they're invertebrates, or animals with no backbones. Jellyfish stings can be painful to humans and sometimes very dangerous. Most stings occur when people accidentally touch a jellyfish. Kangaroo. Kangaroos are marsupials from the family Macropodidae. Kangaroos are indigenous to Australia and New Guinea. Kangaroos use their strong tails for balance while jumping. They are the tallest of all marsupials, standing over 6 feet tall. As herbivores, kangaroos eat a vegetarian diet including grasses, flowers, leaves, ferns, and moss, as well as occasional insects. Kangaroos can swim and normally do so to cross rivers or defend themselves and avoid predators. They keep their heads above the water to breathe and paddle with their legs, which move independently in the water. Koala. The koala, sometimes called the koala bear, is an arboreal herbivorous marsupial native to Australia. Despite their cute and cuddly-seeming exterior, koalas are wild animals that can become aggressive and injure you. Each day, wild koalas eat around 510 grams of fresh succulent eucalyptus leaves, and the water in the foliage they feed on is believed to contribute about 3/4 of their water intake in both summer and winter. Koala fur is waterproof so it protects them from the rain but also from the hot and harsh Australian sun. Lion. The lion is a large cat of the genus Panthera, native to Africa and India. It has a muscular, broad-chested body, a short, rounded head, round ears, and a hairy tuft at the end of its tail. It is sexually dimorphic. Adult male lions are larger than females and have a prominent mane. Lions enjoy relaxing and lazing around. They spend up to 21 hours each day resting and sleeping. They have few sweat glands, so they wisely tend to conserve their energy by resting during the day and become more active at night when it is cooler. Lobster. Lobsters are malacostracans of the family Nephropodidae. They have long bodies with muscular tails and live in crevices or burrows on the seafloor. 3 of their 5 pairs of legs have claws, including the first pair, which are usually much larger than the others. Lobsters have the ability to regenerate some of their body parts, for example, the claws, walking legs, and antennae. The fact that lobsters are capable of limb loss and regeneration shows they have a very primitive nervous system and a different sensitivity to pain compared to humans or other types of animals. Monkey. Monkey is a common name that may refer to most mammals of the infraorder Simiiformes, also known as the simians. Traditionally, all animals in the group now known as simians are counted as monkeys except the apes. Most species are arboreal, using all 4 limbs to leap from tree to tree. Most species run along branches rather than swinging arm over arm like the apes. Manatee. Manatees are large, fully aquatic, mostly herbivorous marine mammals sometimes known as sea cows. Manatees rely predominantly on herds for survival and are distant relatives of the hyraxes and elephants. For instance, Florida manatees have their diet typically made up of sea grasses, mollusks, worms, crustaceans, bivalves, and fish. Nightingale. The common nightingale, Rufous nightingale or simply nightingale, is a small passerine bird best known for its powerful and beautiful song. Nightingales are predominantly brown with a few slight gray areas, a white-gray throat, pale underparts with a gray tinge to them. Their wings and tail are light brown in coloration with no distinct markings. Nightingales have an astonishingly rich repertoire, able to produce over 1,000 different sounds. This is because the part of the brain responsible for creating sound is bigger in nightingales than in most other birds. Numbat. The numbat, also known as the numbat or walpurgi, is an insectivorous marsupial. It is diurnal and its diet consists almost exclusively of termites. The species was once widespread across southern Australia, but is now restricted to several small colonies in Western Australia. That's because numbats are a type of marsupial, or a group of animals where babies remain attached to their mother after birth. Unlike their cousins the kangaroos, numbats don't have a pouch. Octopus. An octopus is a soft-bodied, eight-limbed mollusk of the order Octopoda. Octopuses are standouts among cephalopods, and among all invertebrates, for their large brains. They can navigate mazes, solve problems, remember, predict, use tools and take apart just about anything from a crab to a lock, all but that last one, sophisticated hunting behaviors. Octopuses are playful, resourceful, and inquisitive. Some species cuddle with one another, while others have been known to bond with humans. Owl. Owls are birds from the order Stratiformes, which includes over 200 species of mostly solitary and nocturnal birds of prey typified by an upright stance, a large, broad head, binocular vision, binaural hearing, sharp talons, and feathers adapted for silent flight. Owls are quite specialized predators, having eyes and ears designed to easily locate prey and unique feathers that enable them to fly almost silently. They hunt through the night, mainly consuming rodents and other small animals. Panda. The giant panda, also known as the panda bear or simply panda, is a bear species endemic to China. It is characterized by its bold black and white coat and rotund body. Pandas are intelligent animals with complex behavior. Penguin. Penguins are a group of aquatic flightless birds from the family Spheniscidae. They have a large head, short neck, and elongated body. Their tails are short, stiff, and wedge-shaped. Their legs and webbed feet are set far back on the body, which gives penguins their upright posture on land. When snow conditions are right, they will slide on their bellies. Quokka. The quokka is a small macropod about the size of a domestic cat. It is the only member of the genus Cetanix. Like other marsupials in the macropod family, the quokka is herbivorous and mainly nocturnal. The quokka's range is a small area of southwestern Australia. Though they're known as the happiest animal on Earth, their smiles are mainly due to the shape of their mouths, and they open them and stick their tongues out to keep cool. Quetzal. The resplendent quetzal is a small bird found in Central America and southern Mexico that lives in tropical forests, particularly montane cloud forests. It is the national animal of Guatemala, being pictured on the flag and coat of arms. It also gives its name to the country's currency, the Guatemalan quetzal. These vibrantly colored animals live in the mountainous, tropical forests of Central America where they eat fruit, insects, lizards, and other small creatures. Raccoons. The raccoon, also spelled raccoon and sometimes called the common raccoon to distinguish it from the other species, is a mammal native to North America. These small mammalian carnivores have powerful jaws and teeth. Distantly related to cats and dogs, they share a common evolutionary ancestor with bears. Endlessly adaptive, raccoons are among the more intelligent mammal species. Rhinoceros. A rhinoceros, commonly abbreviated to rhino, is a member of any of the 5 extant species of odd-toed ungulates in the family Rhinoceratidae. It can also refer to a member of any of the extinct species of the superfamily Rhinoceratoidea. These brilliant beasts are known for their awesome, giant horns that grow from their snouts, hence the name, rhinoceros, meaning nose horn. Javan and Indian rhinos have 1 horn, whereas the white, black and Sumatran rhinos have 2. Swans. Swans are birds of the genus Cygnus within the family Anatidae. The swan's closest relatives include the geese and ducks. Swans are grouped with the closely related geese in the subfamily Anserininae, where they form the tribe Cygnini. Sometimes, they are considered a distinct subfamily, Cygnini. Snake. Snakes are elongated, limbless, carnivorous reptiles of the suborder Serpents. Like all other squamates, snakes are ectothermic, amniote vertebrates covered in overlapping scales. Snakes have some clear differences from other reptiles. They have no limbs, no movable eyelids, and no ear openings. The teeth of most non-venomous snakes form 2 rows in the upper jaw and 1 row in the lower jaw. Turtle. Turtles are reptiles of the order Testudines, characterized by a special shell developed mainly from their ribs. Turtles are known for moving very slowly. There are more than 350 species, or types, of turtle. Turtles are found in most parts of the world. Turtles are frequently depicted in popular culture as easygoing, patient, and wise creatures. Tiger. The tiger is the largest living cat species and a member of the genus Panthera. It has a powerful, muscular body with a large head and paws, a long tail, and distinctive black, mostly vertical stripes on orange fur. Tigers are powerful hunters with sharp teeth, strong jaws, and agile bodies. They are the largest terrestrial mammal whose diet consists entirely of meat. The largest tiger ever recorded was an Amur tiger. The tiger's closest relative is the lion. In fact, without fur, it is difficult to distinguish a tiger from a lion. Urial. The urial, also known as Arcars, Chapo, or Chapo, is a wild sheep native to Central and South Asia. It is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. The urial, a true sheep, has large horns similar to the bighorn sheep in North America. They use these horns in battles for dominance, and the size generally determines the individual's rank in the herd. The urial is considered to be the ancestor of today's domestic sheep. Urials graze mainly on grass, but they may also feed upon a variety of forbs and leaves from shrubs and trees. Unicorn fish. The blue-spine unicorn fish, also known as the short-nosed unicorn fish, is a species of marine ray-finned fish belonging to the family Acanthuridae, the surgeonfishes, unicorn fishes, and tangs. This species is found in the Indo-Pacific. Vulture. A vulture is a bird of prey that scavenges on carrion. There are 23 extant species of vulture. All vultures feed on carrion, animal carcasses, except for palm-nut vultures, Gyphohyrax angolensis, which feed on the fruit of the oil palm. Some species also hunt small prey, such as insects, lizards, smaller birds, and rodents. Vultures are scavengers, meaning that they eat dead animals. Outside of the oceans, vultures are the only known obligate scavengers. Vicuna. The vicuña or vicuna is one of the two wild South American camelids, which live in the high alpine areas of the Andes, the other being the guanaco, which lives at lower elevations. The vicuña's thick but soft coat is a special adaptation which traps layers of warm air close to its body, so it can tolerate freezing temperatures. Vicuña and alpaca are the only wools that do not contain lanolin, a substance that is known to be allergenic and can cause irritation, redness, and itching. Whale. Whales are a widely distributed and diverse group of fully aquatic placental marine mammals. Whales are unique, beautiful, graceful, and mysterious. They nurture, form friendships, innovate, grieve, play, sing, and cooperate with one another. It is believed that whales require 2 blowholes to be as efficient as possible when it comes to their lung capacity, since whales participate in huge migrations. Walrus. Walruses grow long tusks, which help them adapt to Arctic life. They use their tusks like ski poles, digging into snow and ice to help them move around. Their tusks also smash through ice to create breathing holes while swimming underwater. Walruses can withstand freezing temperatures as low as -95°F. Walruses turn pink when their circulation increases to diffuse excess body heat. Walruses are intelligent animals. Yak. The yak, also known as the Tartary ox, grunting ox, or hairy cattle, is a species of long-haired domesticated cattle found throughout the Himalayan region of Gilgit-Baltistan, Nepal, Sikkim, the Tibetan Plateau, Tajikistan, and as far north as Mongolia and Siberia. Yaks are intelligent, docile, and sociable animals. They are observant and aware of their surroundings. They have a highly developed sense of sight and hearing. They are a herd animal, and the mothers are protective of their calves. Zebra. Zebras are African equines with distinctive black and white striped coats. They help the local ecosystem by grazing on dry, hardened grass that is too tough for other species, such as wildebeest, ostriches, and antelopes, to digest. The zebra's stripes confuse parasites. Each individual has its own unique striped pattern. This means that no 2 zebras in the world are ever the same. Did you know that the zebra's pattern also acts as an insect repellent and a natural sunscreen? Guess the animals in the screen.